Hey guys, bring me the boa here. Today we got a little bit of a surprise. We're
sorry.
We're going to pick up a snake today that came in FedEx. I'm really excited.
Traffic lights. Turn
Because as you can tell, we don't know where we're going. Well, we do, but we don't know how to get there.
My Australian man is not.
Yeah, my girlfriend's right there. She got me the snake in question, so we're going to pick it up today. I'm really excited because it's also from a breeder that I'm really excited to have snakes from. And
sorry.
So, yeah, it's a little bit of a vlog.
Vlog squad.
No, hate vlogs. But so yeah. I'll be recording like when we get closer to getting there, and then I'll have my editor. I'll have my editor patch things up, including that mishap in speech. You guys will know what I'm talking about.
Love you. Copulating. You should have said copulating.
He's going to have a lot to cut out, so.
Copulating.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
Also forgot to mention. I just forgot it again. Okay.
I will be in the vlog.
No, it's not that. It's oh, it's gonna be like a weird thing because it's two things I really haven't done before: a vlog, and you know, a little bit of an unboxing video.
Unboxing.
Because my last unboxing video, I was too excited, and
stay in the second
yeah,
or third lane.
We just didn't use the footage for it. So this one, we're actually going to use the footage of me actually unboxing the snake.
Are we saying the breeder yet?
No, not yet.
Why?
Because it's suspenseful.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Selfie. I was like, you're taking a selfie.
I am, just it's moving pretty much. We're like 5 minutes away.
4 minutes, sorry. GPS says 4.
Well, we're almost there. After almost half-hour drive.
It's okay, it's worth it for Mr.
Well,
Valentine.
yeah, it is.
Go means go.
You mean green means go?
Go means go.
As you can tell, we're both very excited.
I'm more excited because I'm more excited to see your reaction. Because you never give me good reaction.
She's bullying me, everybody. But that's fair. Well,
you give me
this is one of the few videos that like I'm not being monotonous in. So
yeah.
Wait, so what road are we turning?
I don't know. Let me turn on my phone. You're gonna turn right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll update you guys, which for you guys it'll be a second. It'll be a second.
And I have to just
but
get my identification.
In reality, for us it'll be like 5. But yeah, I'll update you guys once we have snake in hand. I'm gonna open the box up in the car.
In half a mile, turn right.
And then you guys know, will both know why the name Valentine.
You spoiled the name.
Valentine.
Now you guys know what the name is.
Valentine!
As she screams it. Yeah, so I'll update you guys once we have the snake in hand and we're back in the car.
Valentine?
Got him, guys. Look how little he is. He's freaking tiny. But so, the gene was actually a pretty well kept surprise.
I know.
It's a purple line, het albino, pos het snow. So like, I'm genuinely excited because I currently have a female exanthic that is pos het albino, but then I can breed the purple line with Andromeda since she's a normal to get more purple lines. So this is going to be really freaking cool. And then we can also breed him to any future Arctics and get purple line Arctics. We can have purple line, like a lot of different purple line stuff, as well as a lot of albino stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's only like this big. He's so little. But the breeder is also JMG Reptiles, which is another reason why I was so genuinely excited, because I've been wanting a snake from him for a while. So I got one. And I'm also like the packaging. Pretty freaking good. It has the heat pack, which we threw on the floor of the car already, but it's still warm.
It's pretty warm still.
And so it did its job pretty well. But then it's all this styrofoam in here, his little cup, and then this, and there's a nice little box. I'm not gonna flip the top up because it has addresses and stuff like that and names on there. But yeah, I'm gonna film the rest of this when I get home later. But yeah, I'm excited. And then you guys get to see me put together another hognose bin. And this one's gonna be a little different because it's gonna be for a smaller snake. So yeah, I'll see you guys in probably like, for you guys in like a couple seconds, but for me it'll be like
an hour
or so. But yeah, I'm genuinely excited. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Home pretty safe and sound. So little guy's just right here next to me. And so yeah, I'll end up making another video on this with the actual camera and, you know, everything else set up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just kind of like a vlog type thing. And then I'll kind of go more in depth about everything else, as well as like his morph and all that and what it means in the next video. But yeah, hopefully this was a at least entertaining video for you guys. I didn't really know what I was gonna do for this one, so yeah, this has been Bring Me the Bow, and thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Alright guys, what is up? Well, I was gonna say the intro, but it's weird being back because fun fact, haven't filmed since my winter break, so it's been about 2 months since actively filming because I've been busy with work and schooling and stuff like that. But so here's the inside portion of this video. That's why I had to stop myself from saying the intro because I already did that. So here's the new boy. This is Valentine, and again from JMG Reptiles. JMG Reptiles is based out of Ohio. Oh jeez, forgot about that stuff right there. But he is based out of Ohio, and he is a breeder I have talked to multiple times over Instagram, and he's just a genuinely nice guy. I've shouted him out a couple other times, but I didn't ever have any like snakes of his to show, and well, now I do, and obviously there is a morph that I'm still planning on buying from him. It's just going to be a bit because, well, my tastes in reptiles tend to be expensive on things that I like. So the other snake that I'm going to be getting from him it's going to be like at least 4 years from now. It's whenever I graduate is when I'm going to buy it as like a graduation gift for myself. But it's something that he was a progenitor of, which again I mentioned previously, but in case you haven't seen that video, he discovered the Arctic gene, so it's going to be an Arctic related snake. But enough about that, and on to the joyful snake that I got today. So I mentioned that this little guy is a purple line snake. So it's probably not going to show up very well on camera. He's going to look very much like Andromeda. And because the new boy, who at the time was new, now has been here for 2 months, he's out of quarantine. Which that means I can make a comparison video with all of them now to show you why Toffee Belly is different. But then I'll make another video showing you what makes him different from both the Toffee Belly, because the Toffee Belly is kind of looking like a normal to some extent, the Arctic, and not Azura, Andromeda. So that way you can see him compared to a normal, a Toffee Belly, and an Arctic. But what I'm really excited about for this boy is actually the genes that he carries in him, not just the purple line. I'm excited about that because it can actually change the hue of other morphs. So the purple line gene is it's a line bred trait. So like let's say you go out and you catch some hognoses out in the wild. You have some that are brown, some that are red, some that are kind of yellow looking, some that are kind of green looking. But you really want to enhance that like red color. So you breed the most red ones you can find together. Now a sort of like variation on the red line is the purple line, which the purple line is actually a much darker, more rich red color. So it's not purple in like the traditional sense, like do I have anything nearby? Oh, like this. It's not going to be like that kind of purple. not like, you know, like a violet or like the color of the words on here. No, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be like a deeper, darker red color, like a burgundy almost, which is what he is. And his colors are supposed to enhance for the next, what, like 6 months about? Which is common for line bred traits. They seem to get more enhanced as they age. So right now he looks very much like a normal, but as time progresses, he will continue to start developing colors. So I am so excited for that because this is one of those genes that, like, it's so cool to see things change over time. And so I'm going to continuously take a picture, at least a picture every month, which I'm going to start getting the habit of doing with all the other snakes, which then I will post on the Instagram. But for him, so I mentioned how he's a purple line. He's an extreme purple line, so he's going to get this dark, deep, rich red color, which I am so excited to work with because I can put that in albinos, I can put it into snows, arctics, and normals. Everything I have, and then also the toffee belly. So everything I have, I can combine with the purple line. Now the only problem with this is that since it is a line bred trait, the more I breed away from him, so like the more I use like other genes, like, I shouldn't say other genes, the more I breed him to other individuals and then breed those individuals to other individuals. So like I breed him to, let's say, Andromeda, they'll be purple line babies, but they will not hit the same extreme as him. And so it kind of gets diluted with every generation. So I'll have to keep rebreeding them to another purple line to sort of bring out the higher purples. And so that is something that I kind of like because it's going to be something new, something different, something that I have not gotten to do before in breeding in general. But the real good part, other than the rich color that he's going to be, which since it's red, I already love it because he's already starting to show some of it. But I don't know if this is going to read the right direction. But he's also het albino, which I've mentioned previously that I'm essentially going to turn into an albino making machine because I have Percy, who's an albino, I have Azura, who's an axanthic pos het albino, and then I have Talos, who is an Arctic 100% het albino. So I have so many possibilities and ways to make albinos. This is another weapon added to my arsenal to continue to make albinos, which I love albinos because you can mix them with so much. And actually everything in my collection I can mix with albino. So to me it is cool seeing them mix and then also getting to see combined traits that I currently have and then adding albino on top to see how it comes out. But the other really part that I was like, yes, for me, pos het snow. So a snow is an albino bred to an axanthic. And you get these beautiful white colored snakes. They come out with red eyes. Now that is one of the goals of mine, is to make a snow. So that is why I was so excited to get Azura, because she's an axanthic and she's pos het albino, so she might carry the gene. So next season, when her and Percy are fat enough and have enough nutrients stored up, I'm going to breed them, and we're going to prove if she is het albino or not. And if she proves out, I will get some albino babies. But more importantly, that means I can in 3 steps make snows. But since he is pos het snow, which he's guaranteed het albino, the pos het means he might carry the gene for axanthic. So when he's old enough, I'm going to breed him to Azura, and we are going to test to see if he is or not. Because if it proves out that he is het snow, he carries the genes for axanthic and albino. And when I breed him to a expressed animal, sorry, I had to think how to phrase that, an expressed animal, so since she is currently expressing axanthism, and I breed him to her, and we get any axanthic babies out, means that he is in fact het snow. But not only that, if her pos het albino proves out, and we breed them together, we could get snows in just one pairing. It'll be a small chance of snows, so I wouldn't have very good odds per egg, but the odds are still there. And so I'm actually genuinely excited. This is like, I'm most people are not as excited about paw sets because it's not a guaranteed carry. I'm ecstatic because that means I get to test it out. I get to find out if this animal carries the genes or not. And so for me, it's just an added gift. And I also cannot thank my loving girlfriend enough. She bought this for me as a part of our 2-year anniversary, as like a gift. And well, and then she bought me Andromeda as well. So I cannot thank her enough, honestly. And then there's JMG Reptiles, who produce this wonderful animal. Got it shipped here safely. And then plus he's just an all-around awesome guy. Both of them are amazing people. And I'm hoping to have my girlfriend Pat in more videos because it's just a joy having her around. And then you guys get to see more of my personality actually come out. But today, we're not only am I just talking about the snake, which I have been for, you know, past 10 minutes, plus, you know, me doing like the vlog and unboxing part of it. We're also going to set up his bin, so you guys can see, it's sort of like an addendum to the last video where I actually set up cages. So, well, not last video. The last video was the feeding video with Cheerio. So, at least that's the plan for the upload order, but regardless, that'll be out way before this video. But, so we're going to not only review him, we're also setting up the thing, and then also cannot recommend JMG Reptiles enough. He has a wide array of snakes, and then he doesn't also just work with hognose snakes. I believe he also has Mexican black king snakes, and I know for a fact he breeds African fat-tailed geckos and leopard geckos if you are interested in either of those species as well, which he produces some like high-quality animals, regardless of the species. I have never seen anything short of high quality. Even this snake right here, who is, even though in most people's eyes and probably on the camera, he's only going to appear as a normal morph or a wild type, he is a stunner. Like, as soon as I opened the box, I didn't look at this. I saw him and I'm like, he has to be a red face. He has to. There is no way. Because there's no other way for him to have such good reds. And so I'm hoping that it shows up well on camera. But I'm not sure if it will, just because that seems to be what happens with Andromeda. Sometimes you really cannot see that she has a little tint of red to her, which I'm actually excited to breed the two of them together as well. I'm just excited to breed him with everything because he's purple line, extreme purple line at that too. So his colors are just going to get even better as he gets older. So this is going to be like a continued thing over the next about half a year. So, you know, into summer should be about when his colors should be done changing, but I know that some individuals will continue to change after that and get even better. So, fingers crossed though on those heads. Like, I'm happy about that head albino, but the head snow, ooh, I'm so excited to test that out in a year from now. So, without further ado, time to show you some more of him. I know you guys already got some kind of good looks at him, but I also am going to do sort of a size comparison. My dogs are wrestling outside the door. But, I'm going to show you how small he actually is. He's just a small little guy, but he's also very, very stocky. He's very well fed. He's so little. Like, he is second smallest snake I've had on the channel, with only being second to the ringneck snake. He is just a tiny, tiny little guy. And, you may have heard us calling him Valentine. My girlfriend really loved, there's kind of like a heart, where is it? There it is, but he's not going to stand still long enough. There's kind of a heart right here on him in his pattern. She fell in love with that, and then it was also, she was looking, because she knows that my favorite color is red. You can't see it, but this entire wall of my room is red. And then I have a lot of red shirts. It took me a while to start expanding like blues and greens and stuff. Like right now, this is my favorite shirt, just because you can't tell on screen, but it's like 12 different colors, but the main being blue with other stitched in. But red is like my favorite color. And so she was like, oh, well, this is a no-brainer. They come in red. I'm going to find him a red one. And so I thought that she wanted to call him Valentine just because he's red colored, but it's also because of the heart shape that he has on him as well. But then he also, his belly is going to look gorgeous if I can. He almost has like an all black belly too, which is cool, because the only other one I have with that much black is Talos, and that's just because that's part of the Arctic gene. But he's just such a cute little guy. Like, he's trying to dig and stuff. This is the smallest hognose I've ever had, by the way. Todoroki came pretty close, but this snake is so much smaller than Todoroki was. Which I'm guessing is probably because Todoroki was shipped in here from out of the US. So that's probably why. But I'll do the addendum now on the how I build my bins. So this bin was already cleaned before, but I cleaned it out again just to make sure. So if you see any like water spots in here and stuff like that, that's because just before filming I wash it out twice just to make sure. One with soap and then one to rinse it out. And I thoroughly rinse it to make sure there was no soap left. I'll actually dump a little bit on that towel here that I have. So yeah, it is clean. I made sure. And yeah, I'm excited to do the comparison video as well. And then you know, every month I think I'll do a new comparison video. It's not going to be as long or as in depth as the first one, but it is just going to show you his progress and his color changes. But man, he's just so freaking little. I really was not expecting. She told me that she was getting me a snake for our anniversary, which, and this is the time of year to be getting smaller snakes, so that's why she got it now. But yeah, kind of interesting of how little. I was not expecting this small of a snake, but then when I saw the box, I was like, it can't be too big, because like there's no way someone would ship something that was like the size of a Zura or a Momo in a box that's only like this by this. So it's like, genuinely, I was not expecting this. So I'm going to put him back in his little cup. God, he's just so little. I was not expecting him to be this small. But it begs the question, how small are they going to be when they hatch out? Like, they're going to be tiny when I have babies. But, let's see. So, same thing as last time, the aspen shavings. I got this at Walmart. This is probably going to be like the cheapest aspen bedding you can find. It was $5 for this entire thing. So, not bad at all, considering it's lasted me, I think, 3 cleanings already. And 2 completely new setups. So, it's going pretty strong, in my opinion. Oh, and then don't worry, I'm also going to get a feeding video on the hognoses and show some feeding behavior for them, and a comparison video between them and the ball pythons. That's just going to be a little bit, because I need to get footage of them eating first, and I keep forgetting about it every time I feed them. It's like after a few minutes afterwards, I'm like, oh, dang it, I should have got that, because Percy's feeding response has gotten crazy good, like crazy strong. Like it's something I would love to film, because like normally all my hognoses are kind of sluggish when it comes to eating. Like hognoses are known for having high feeding responses in some cases, based on who you ask, I should say. But I never had any that had like a super strong feeding response. Like they'd be like, and they'd be like, oh yeah, he's hungry. He went after the mouse. He grabbed it, but that's it. That's my reaction for most of the feedings. But then all of a sudden, out of left field, he started acting really sassy and was like, well, maybe he just doesn't want to eat. And then he just swung out, grabbed it, and pulled it in, and I like shook it around. I'm like, what is going on? So, and then he's been kind of crazy like that for the last couple feedings, so I'm wondering if he's hitting like a growth spurt or something like that, because that's about well, he's about 1 year old, so I wouldn't be surprised, but going to make sure with some of the breeders I know. But so I did not have these when I made the first video. I actually went into Home Depot, which that's where these are from. These are the little free floor tile samples. These are fantastic for fossorial species, which fossorial means that they dig underground. They like to be under the ground. Because these are flat, but not only are they flat, but they have this nice cushiony rubber on the bottom, so the snakes, you don't have to worry about them hitting their head or something, or scratching themselves on the bottom of it as they're burrowing under, because there's this nice cushiony material. And then on top of that, these are free floor samples. You can take as many as you'd like. Obviously within reason. I only took like a handful. I just took enough to add some to the new bin, Azura's bin, and then I got some in preparation for this bin a few days ago, so I had some saved. But so these are good, because then you can put them in. Then for water bowls, you can just put the water bowl on top. That's what I do. Is I put the water bowl on top of these, so that way it doesn't get really shifted, because none of my snakes are strong enough to actually move these. And so the water bowl just sits here, and you don't have to worry about spills as much. These also handle humidity, so if you have like an eastern hognose or southern hognose, you can use these in there as well. But for this video, I'm just putting them in as hides for now. I'm going to be giving him a Gatorade bottle cap, as a bowl. So, because he doesn't need the big bowls that I have that are, do I have any just lying around? I don't think I do. I think we just bought enough for just the amount of cages we got. They're about like this, about like that big around and like that tall. He doesn't need anything nearly that big. I actually will grab his cap right now, because I have some stored up for baby snakes. But I have two things that I like to use. So there are these, which I will use when he gets bigger. These are just like those little things that you sometimes get sauce in at restaurants. There was some at a restaurant that I went to, and I grabbed a bunch of them because actually I wanted these for jumping spiders to keep them in. But yeah, so this Gatorade cap, maybe not this one. Well, I'll clean it later. But he'll have a Gatorade cap like this, because I have about like 10 of them over there ready for babies. But, you know, just put it like that on there. And then he can also burrow underneath these. And since hognoses are a burrowing species, having hides like this has worked very well for me. I don't know if anyone else has been using these. I swear that I saw in a snake discovery video about them using these for something. But then after I swore that I heard that and I got some, I could not find the video and I could not remember what they were talking about. So, yeah. I just use these now for hides and stuff, because they will dig underneath. Andromeda, she has an entire den under one of these. But, so yeah. This is his setup. I took the little water bowl out just because I need to clean it still. But I'm also going to add a couple of cardboard tubes in here when I get some. Because I have some right now, but they're the really big ones, and every time I cut them, it doesn't end up working as well as they were when they were compacted. But so now I'm going to put them in, and then that'll be the end of the video. But if there's any questions you guys have about anything reptile related, just let me know. And also I did a poll on Instagram if you guys would want me to do more biology related stuff, because I got a decently good response towards my evolution video. The one that is talking, well, hold on, let's see. I got the sheet right here. I'm probably going to actually hang this up behind me just if I ever need references. And I'm going to do another video kind of like this, just talking about the 3 different groups of reptiles that are currently still around. And then the 2 Ataras that are the random ones here. But when I was talking about this, I got a decently good response in my opinion for it. So I might do more videos like that. Just let me know if you guys have any requests on like biology related stuff. I might also be covering DNA and things like that as I delve more into genetics. But yeah, this is the new snake, Valentine, and he's from JMG Reptiles. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Come on, Valentine, let's give him a good old razzle-dazzle before the video ends.